This video is on how to use your saber to help you improve your short game, in particular putting and chipping. The movement of the shoulders, the rocking of the arms back and forth, is very consistent with both putting and chipping, and what I'm going to do is show you how the square walls of the saber will really help you get a better understanding of how that club shaft, face, and grip all work together as they move back and forth. So from this perspective, what you'll see is a very relaxed state in the shoulders. All the weight is hanging straight down in the saber. In this position, if you had your putter, this would be a 90-degree lie angle. The rules of golf dictate that there must be at least a 10-degree deviation from vertical. Most putters that you find off the rack are closer to 20 degrees. 71 or 72 degrees is a typical standard lie angle. So that's 20 degrees from vertical. So what I'm going to show you is what the club shaft and the grip here looks like as it tilts back down. This is not a bad thing. You would think that swinging perfectly in a pendulum arc would be the easiest. Well, and I would probably agree with that, and that's why we've decided in the rules of golf that we don't want to make it so simple for you to swing it here. You're going to have to go at least 10. If I bring that shaft down, what will happen is you'll see from your perspective when that grip disappears. And as that disappears, it's actually now perfectly in alignment with my forearms. From this position, looking down, when that grip is directly between your forearms, what you're going to now want to do is just rock your shoulders back and forth. As you rock your shoulders back and forth, one thing that you have to be very, very aware of is there's no rotation of the shaft. This is the biggest reason why most golfers miss putts. At some point during the stroke, either on the backswing or on the follow-through, there's some shaft rotation. The fact that the saber is square and the fact that your putter grip probably has a flat side should make this a lot easier for you to feel. So as you take your setup and you put that grip perfectly between your forearms, gripping all the way down onto the shaft of the saber, what you can do now is just kind of rock your shoulders back and forth. Most importantly, not rolling that shaft. The contrasting colors of the saber, if you look down, will help you to see whether or not you're twisting. This is exactly the same thing for chipping, right? So if you can work on your putting stroke back and forth and you decide to chip one onto the green, the only thing you're going to do differently is lean your weight slightly to your left leg. And the reason for that is just so that you can get a slightly more descending angle. If I'm standing right here, level 50-50 with my weight, and I just rock my shoulders back and forth, the bottom of that arc is consistent. It's going to come down and up. Well, in chipping, sometimes you have rough behind your ball, maybe a tuft of grass. What you're going to want to do is get that bottom edge of that club to come down just a little bit sharper. So what you do is you just lean a little bit to that forward leg. So what you do is you grab your saber, make sure it's directly right here between the forearms, lean a little bit over, and again, just rock the shoulders back and forth. That's going to allow that saber and the golf club to bottom out on a little bit more of a descending angle. Again, the most important thing, we want zero twist in that shaft. If you're twisting and rolling that shaft back and forth, that club face is rolling back and forth and it's going to hit either open or closed. And if you happen to hit it square, I think you probably just got lucky at that point. So keep your hands right on that square part of the saber, look down, and try to work on just hips and shoulders, just smoothly rocking back and forth. So this little video will help you with your putting and chipping.